It is working. Is my volume coming through? It is. Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to Facebook. Let's go. Oh, it says Free Journal Friday. We don't want that. See if I re-roll it. Let's see if I reload it, if it fixes it. Good morning, everybody. I don't know if anyone's here, but if you are, we got 3 people. What's up, everybody on YouTube? We're starting something new today. Hey, everyone on Facebook. Sorry, I forgot to update the titles. But if you guys are members of Free Journal, if you come to Free Journal Friday, then I made some rumblings about doing more live streams for the month of May. And so here we are. I'm gonna change the titles because I'm sure it's pretty confusing. So bear with me for a second. Oh, it already says Heroics Morning May. Okay, Heroic Mornings May on YouTube. And I should change the title on Facebook. Well, let me pull up the thing. Sorry, if you're a veteran of the live streams, this is pretty normal for you. But yeah. Oh no, I don't want that. I want to do this. Let's see. We want to pin to featured like that. It's Monday. Hi. It's definitely Monday. Greetings, salutations, plenty of caffeine. Hello. Thanks for the haircut comment. I did get a haircut. So, for the month of May, I wanted to do a fun little thing on the weekdays called Heroic Monday Mornings, where I just wanted to chat with you guys and talk about some of the cool stuff that kind of comes across our desk as far as stories that we're hearing about heroes, as well as just some of the positivity that we get to see, because a lot of us kind of live in especially in like the COVID world, we get to we kind of are a little bit isolated sometimes. So I wanted to spend like 20-30 minutes in the morning just talk about the positivity and help kind of get our days kind of rocking. I know it says Free Journal Friday. I actually forgot to change the title of this. Hopefully I'm not buffering too much. My computer is am I completely lagged out, everybody? Sorry about that. I had a lot of apps running on my laptop all at one time, so it was not happy with me. Am I super laggy? I'm sorry if I am. Anyways, so yeah, let's but for today I actually didn't bring a ton of new stuff, just because I wanted to kind of lay the groundwork. For those of you who are here today, I believe the schedule for this week will be today and tomorrow. And then I probably won't on Wednesday, because that's the day that Nick and I are going to be flying. We're going to be flying out to Austin on Wednesday. And then I probably won't on Friday, because we have a team meeting and I just like trying to like slowly get myself into this rhythm. Yeah, so the hope is 3 days this week. So it'll be today, tomorrow, and then Thursday morning. And then hopefully the week after that, it'll be Monday through Friday. And then we can kind of hit this rhythm. And yeah, it can be kind of like a little bit of like a morning show. So if you guys are driving to work or you're getting ready for the day, you can put it on in the background and just hear some of the positivity coming from the community. I wanted to highlight something. So Holly, who I'm guessing is probably not in the chat right now, their son posted they posted their son's senior photos, and they have a hero's journal in their hands for their senior photos, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you saw that on Facebook, that's probably pretty exciting. Angela, you've already been working for 3 hours, and you're on Pacific, so you've been up since 5. So you're on absolutely on your grind. I love that. It's also great. I feel like this is an opportunity for everybody to like, if you're not able to come on Fridays, maybe this is a good kind of break for you to be able to come in the mornings during the week and stuff like that. So for today, I didn't really bring anything today. Today I was kind of doing more of like a setting up the scene of this particular series for heroic mornings. Do you guys want to do like a mini brag o'clock, or maybe like an inspiration o'clock? For those of you who don't go to Free Journal Friday, we do a segment where we just let people kind of brag about themselves. Yeah, and I'd love to have kind of like a maybe 5-10 minute segment where people can kind of just like talk about maybe some wins they're having right now, or maybe some inspiration that they felt, or anything like that. That we can kind of come together as a community and just chat about it. So if you want to start throwing some stuff like that into the comments, I'll read them out, and we can all kind of share in the positivity of a Monday morning sometimes. Yes, Angela, I would love a positive note. It's perfect. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe we break away from the bragging necessarily. Maybe we just try to bring that positivity. We'll call it like the positivity moment. I qualified for the commercial machine, and it arrived last week. Whoa, that's super exciting. That's definitely a brag, but that's super positive. What was it like going through that process? And then yeah. Once again, I'll probably be a lot more. I'm gonna post a form into the Facebook group, and then you guys can like type in some stories if you guys want, because I want to hear some stories about some wins across like your quests, and some goals that have been like accomplished, and I want to read them out, and I want to brag about you guys. I want to talk about your guys' stories, and the hope is that we can for the month of May. It may continue after that, but for the month of May specifically, during the week, we can really just like kind of keep each other uplifted and take a 1 or 2 stories from the community and use them if there might be some moments that things aren't going as well, and our quests are replete with obstacles, that we can kind of come together and work through those things together. So Angela said it was super scary applying for a business loan, but so worth it. Now I can embroider patches, hats, much larger items. That's amazing. Embroidery is so cool. I've always wanted to like have an embroidery business. Yeah, Angela, I remember you talking about that. It's cool. Sometimes like there can be some delays and things like that, but now like the fact that you powered through all those obstacles and get the small business loan and stuff like that is going to be super great. Now that now like the small business journey has even more kind of like depth, because you had to fight through those kind of emotions and things like that. Yeah, let's see if we got anything in the heroes quarters. We got a lot of brags. Sergio said I successfully developed the relationship with my GF, and now we are looking to get married in June because we feel like the time is right. That's amazing, Sergio. I love to hear that. That's so cool that you've been able to kind of like build that trust and everything with your girlfriend. So congratulations. It's a big shouts. Big shouts to Sergio. Let's see. My Facebook feed's not loading. I'm trying to get some more wins. I'm just scrolling at this point. All right, Lauren said something, and I want to read Lauren. Lauren had a nice little post here. So Lauren said, "I think it's so important to remember as we go along our quests that the people we meet have quests and dragons battles of their own. I was just on my quest at the local food market picking up supplies, and the girl ringing up seemed lost in thought or maybe a little bit down. I asked her if she's having a good day, and it perked her right up. See, it's these really, really small, like moments that you can have with people that really can make a difference. And Lauren's completely correct. Everybody is their own hero on their own quest, and sometimes you need a little bit of a pick me up, and it's important to know that. Steven C on YouTube said, "I'm loving the help me be focused getting a new job overseas." Yeah, it's getting a job overseas is not easy, and it's good to have a little bit of focus sometimes. Chrissy said our 5-year wedding anniversary is this June. That's amazing. That's funny because you're making the correlation because Sergio is getting married in June, and then Christy. Wow, June's a good month. Must be. May 17th will be the anniversary of starting my quest in earnest, and this May 17th I will have done it. I will have achieved my goal. Wow, that's so cool. And Deborah, I know that you've been doing some stuff with some books, but yeah, I'd love to hear more about your goal and your quest, and maybe some of the different obstacles that you faced during that time. Good morning, Chelsea, by the way. Yeah, and maybe if you have any advice for someone who has completed a quest, and maybe some things that you've learned through just the act of questing, whether or not people have the same goal as you or not. I think that a lot of the questing things you can get are, they help across a wide variety of quests. They're not just like goal specific. So, yeah, I'd love to hear some, maybe if you have any thoughts about that experience for you. I'm going to go back to scroll on the Facebook page. Lauren said, I noticed a family with a toddler in front of Target yesterday. They were having trouble with rent and needed diapers. I went in and bought them some diapers, wipes, and diapers. Wow. Lauren, that's so amazing. Good on you. That's so heroic and such an ally to them on their. I mean, their quest was very daunting. I mean, trying to figure out how to juggle all of those things, and you made it very helpful for them. That's amazing, Lauren. I'd love to hear that. Devora said that their quest was to lose 40 pounds, and it took a year and 4 journals. That's amazing. Water. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Devora, that's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I think that's like it's also really important because it seems like that's a very like healthy. It's a very healthy pace. You probably feel really great now and everything like that. So congratulations, Deborah. That is no small feat. Mackenzie, you didn't miss much, and thank you for the haircut comment. I'm just just talking positivity into the morning. I'll probably go for like 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm just reading comments of people's positivity. I'm going to put out a form later today, and people can fill out some of their stories, and I'll read them out tomorrow morning. But yeah. Claire said, I have a brag since I finally, age 30, finished school 1 year ago and got my first job that actually pays the bills. I bought a good used car, paid in full on the spot. Wow. And saved 1/3 of what I need for either a down payment on a very small house or buy a trailer. And finally move out of my childhood bedroom. Wow. Claire, that is absolutely incredible. And you use your journal to make plans to add new financial responsibilities. That is absolutely incredible. Claire, I love to hear that. I love to hear that you're in a job that's more financially kind of helpful. And it sounds like, do you like the job? Is it something you enjoy doing? I'd love to hear that as well. Chelsea said, started my weight loss journey again, but on a diet. Same thing Steve did with quitting smoking. That's amazing, Chelsea. Hey, weekly updates now. We want to hear it. But that's so good. Divorce, I love my new cholesterol numbers. I'm sure you do. That must feel so good. I also love that like there's multiple numbers that you can attach to this journey, right? Like because health is so much more than a number you see on a scale. It's a lot more than that. So it's good to see that there's a holistic kind of improvement there. Christy, I also start my weight loss journey. Maybe some of us can work together. Yeah, I would love to. The one thing that's really interesting is that we have a ton of like virtual 5K walker type heroes in quests in the heroes quarters, and though my background's more on the competitive side, I have like a certification in endurance, like training and writing, training out. So maybe we'll start like a walking plan for people who want to get out and kind of, especially for the summer, kind of want to get out and walk and do some kind of fun stuff with the Heroes Journal. I can make like little training plans, if you will, and people can do those things. So yeah, maybe we'll start doing something like that, but no plans yet. Just I have that background from my other parts of my life. So yeah. Steven said, on my flight, I was coloring my journal, and the flight attendant loved the coloring aspect and said she was going to check it out. That's so cool. Thanks for being an ambassador. I appreciate that. Claire said, this week my goal is to get my own phone plan, another new build to keep track and budget for. Yeah, that's you're killing it. I mean, it's one at a time, but that's amazing. Good for you. Chris said, got an awesome high five and a hug from a child I teach swim lessons for. Finally, he swam in the pool, the whole distance of the pool without stopping and holding onto the lane lines. That's amazing. That's a huge accomplishment. I mean, there's a reason they call it an Olympic-sized pool for a reason, you know. Kitty said, finished a big step a couple of months ago. Data science boot camp. Second journal helped with that a lot. On my quest to pivot into a new career and have a good job interview a couple weeks ago. Didn't get the job, but learned a lot. Have another one this week. Failing forward and feeling positive and motivated, which is a win for Monday. I love that, Katie. I love that you're taking all the experiences, whether the outcome was positive or negative. You're taking it and you're taking the wins. I love that. That's what life's all about. It's not about winning or it's not about nothing is good or bad necessarily. It's just all about how you perceive it. So keep fighting, Katie. Reem, so sorry, I didn't update the titles. But this is Heroic Mornings Monday. I tried to update the title here. I'm trying to yeah, we're doing a new little segment where I come on here and we just chat. We just chat and talk about some wins, some positivity for our mornings, so that if you're driving in the car to work or you're taking a break from work like Angela, or you're getting ready for work, or maybe you're at lunch break, you can just kind of take a moment and just realize there's other people out there questing. You're not alone, and there's a ton of positivity. There's positivity in buckets for you to have. Oh, Angela's data scientist. So Katie and Angela are gonna. We just did some networking there. Ace lives in the desert. It is very hot to walk out there, so we can figure something else out. Reem said, I'm doing the Conquered Challenges LTR quest past the second milestone. Also going to try to start a Potion Purple this month. I love that, Reem. I love that so much. Yeah, I have no specific plans on when I'm going to start building that particular like thing. Maybe what we could do is we could create like a community quest. So we could create like a goal for like a walking distance. And then we can like, would it be cooler if we compiled, if we like made like a spreadsheet that people put like how much, like maybe we make a form. Sorry, now we're just doing it together. I'm trying to think of the way through. Maybe this is a bad idea. Nick's probably watching like Kyle stop making products, but yeah, maybe we put everyone's miles they've walked into like a shared pile, and then we like calculate that distance and it goes to a certain place, you know. Maybe we can all collectively track our miles together that we're walking, or jogging if you want to jog, but either way. Hey Jessica, hey Melissa. Claire is a respiratory therapist. Kind of horrible during COVID surges, but amazing. That's amazing. I love to hear that. Chelsea, yeah, kind of like a weekly check-in. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking this with you guys. The hardest part about writing like a group training plan is uh it doesn't necessarily, like, a lot of training plans are specific to the person, right? So if it says to walk on a Monday, but that's your biggest day of the week, um, then, like, from work, then in Tuesday's a better day to work. Then you should walk on Tuesday or something like that. Yeah. So, anyways, Jessica, it is a long time no see. It's great to see you. The updates in the journal are coming along ways. I think that's what you're talking about, but yeah, it's great to see you. Um, yeah, I just love the fact that Katie and Angela are data sciencing it up over there. Um, oh, see an app where you can walk from one house to another. That's kind of fun. Just kind of go visit each other virtually. I like walking in the grocery store. I just walk around a long time and get my exercise in. That's a good idea. Nice and air conditioned. Nice big place. Um, Hi Stacy. Good morning. Uh, and you can always tailor it to you. That's true. Yeah. Let me like ruminate on this. There's a lot of ways I can do it. I wrote my own marathon training plan, so yeah, I really love doing it, but making it in a way that people can enjoy it would be something. So, um, cool. All right. I've been live for about 20 minutes. So it's kind of about how long I was, 20 to 30 minutes is kind of how long I was imagining to do this um, each day. So what I'll end with just a recap of what this segment's going to be. And then I'll bid you all adieu. And Ace, yes, I did get a haircut. I buzzed the head, just went for it. But so this is Heroic Mornings for May. The idea is that we're going to share 20 to 30 minutes in the morning. I'm going to put a form into the Facebook group a little bit later today. And I'm just going to talk about positive stories that are happening in our community. Just kind of read them off. It'll probably be a little bit more templated than it was today. I kind of just chatted today. Um, yeah, so just kind of read off wins from the week. People can kind of just, it can be a brag, it can be a encouragement, it can be a quest update, whatever you want. It could be that. And yeah, I'll read them off here. Think of it as like the Heroes Journal morning show. This week I'll be doing it today, obviously, because I'm live right now. Tomorrow morning, I don't have a time yet. My life's kind of like up in the air right now because we don't have a house. I'm currently in my friend Pete's house. And then I won't be doing it Wednesday because that's the day that we fly to Austin. So I'll be up very early and I'll be on planes and stuff. So I won't be able to do it on Wednesday. I'll do it on Thursday. And then I won't be doing it on Friday. So this week it's just 3 times. Yeah. And then next week I'll try to do it 5 times, so Monday through Friday. Little early morning or a little early morning show. Talk about it. Next week, once I'm like settled into Austin, it'll be 9 a.m. Central Time. So it'll be 7 a.m. on the West Coast, 8 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So that's the plan. Today was a little bit more kind of laissez-faire because I didn't have the format and everything like that. But it'll be out today. Steven, I actually don't know how to send it over on YouTube because I can't really post on our YouTube page. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably post it in the chat at the beginning of it. So while I'm talking, you can go in there and type some stuff up if you want to do that tomorrow morning. So, yeah, it is weird that we're changing time zones. I don't know if I'm ready for it. We'll be in Texas. So my hope is my personal quest is I'm training for a marathon. And so my goal is to get up, run, shower, live stream, start my day. That's like my rhythm for Texas during the week. So you guys can help me kind of stay accountable to that. Cause that's my quest right now. But yeah. Cool. Well, thank you all for being so heroic. Lauren, thank you for sharing your story about the grocery store, and Devora, thanks for the updated request. It's super cool. Jeff Porter said Monday morning live streams. You guys can update them. I've already said that a couple times, but cool. Well, I will see you all tomorrow. Remember that you guys are heroic, that you are strong, you are able to tackle the obstacles that are in your way, and no quest is too big for a hero as strong as you guys.